We have hit about a good part of the island. We hit Sandcastle first, then we've done Glen Haven. We're working down here around Broadway now. We've done the beach side. The only thing we haven't hit, we don't know how we could really hit it, north side. The houses are so spread out and so many of them are gated. But I've run into them around town, and it's meetings I go to and ask them about what they want. And the north side, you know what surprises me the most? Nobody on the north end cares about the traffic. They care more about the trees. It's the most interesting thing. You would think they would want, the people on the far north would want Frederica bulldozed in 4 lanes so they can get out of here, and they don't. They don't care. They really don't care. They want the trees. I've been very surprised. They just want their peace and the quiet. They don't want any development. They just want to be left alone. And I hear them. So, but that's what I hear from people when I do talk to them on the north end. Don't bulldoze the trees. Everybody says don't take out the trees. And overall, Otis, and I don't know what we can do about it, they've already voted on the roundabout for Frederica and the island. It's already been voted in.
That was a big issue.
Yeah, so to do something different, it would have to be another vote. But my concern, hopefully maybe we can talk about it if we win. It's going to take a long time to get it done, and I think there's going to be some lawsuits over it, the land. And in the meantime, could we just, for heaven's sake, get a couple more lanes and some sequence lights? People were we're very concerned that the roundabout's not going to solve the pinch point over there at Atlantic and Brogan's North. There's traffic during the day that stops right there at Atlantic, and that roundabout isn't going to fix the problem at Atlantic. And that's what's holding up the people from the north to get down, is that Atlantic traffic light. It's not going to solve it. And then the people on the other end of the roundabout are concerned that this constant traffic going the other way is not going to give them the breaks that they need to be able to get out of their neighborhoods. A lot of concerns about the whole thing. Otis, the biggest thing I want people to come away from this to understand is they have to get out to vote. They have to vote in the primary. It's not a general fall election thing. They need to vote now. It starts on April 29th, the early voting does. And if they don't get out to vote now, this election decides all the elections for the local politics. The Board of Commission, the Keith Higgins, the district attorney, the solicitor, it's all decided right now. It's not about the general election in the fall. That is just about the president. This decides everything for you locally. If you don't get out to vote, don't complain about what's going on in the island and Glenn County because you didn't get out and vote. Because right now decides it.
The reason she says that, because usually there's not a Democratic candidate on the other side.
There's not a Democrat running at all.
She's usually over after the primary for the Republicans.
And that the Democrats need to wrap their mind around that and grab a Republican ballot. And it's Georgia has open voting, meaning you can vote either Democrat or Republican in the primary. It doesn't matter. And that doesn't mean you are a Republican. It just means you're using their ballot. And you won't be, so yeah, just go and vote. It decides the island for you. So the dates to vote here, like I said, early voting is April 29th to May 17th, and the actual primary day, I know some people like to vote on the day, is May 21st. But it's coming up, and you need to get out and vote.
You also got her email too. You see it at the bottom?
Oh, that's true.
So if you want to contact her there, or on Facebook, look her up on Facebook, Amy Abbott, and contact her.
Thank you, Otis.
Okay.